Low battery. Please charge.
You're listening. Charge Radio. Welcome. Out of battery. This is Charge Radio. Welcome to Charge Radio. Charge Radio.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 4 of Charge Radio. I'm your host, Jakke Chase, and this episode will be a little bit different from the others that we did in the past month. We're gonna have the interview with the guest before the guest mix, and then at the end of the show is gonna be the full 20 to 30 minute mix of the artists invited. So, hope you guys like it. To start off the show, we have a brand new track by Elluzion and Uverlaw. This is You Wanna Be. Let's get started.
You wanna be good, you wanna be great, you wanna be someone. You wanna be liked, you wanna be loved, you wanna find that one. You wanna be good, you wanna be great, you wanna be someone. You wanna be liked, you wanna be loved, you wanna find that one.
You're listening. Charge Radio.
You wanna be good, you wanna be
I'm starting to think that you're the one.
Alright guys, it's time for Charge It Up section. You know how this works. 3 new IDs with no names and no titles for you guys to guess which artists appear on it. Let's go.
This is Charge It Up.
What if nobody will be of my pretty name? You've got something that I need you to be my
Charge. Exclusive.
As you can see, we're constantly changing things up to make this show the best possible. So if you have any feedback on how to improve things, let us know in the comments below or in Charge Rcrds social media.
Artist Spotlight.
want a piece of me. Got no time, shorty, cause I'm rocking the party. Bad bitch acting like she want a piece of me. Got no time, shorty, cause I'm rocking the party. Bad, 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 bad. She bad, 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 bad. Rocking the party. Rocking the party.
Guys, you know what time it is. It is time for our new guest to show up, and today Mr. Nash Hawkins joins the show. Welcome to Charge Radio, man. Please introduce yourself, and thank you for being here, and just introduce yourself so people can know more about you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. My name's Nash Hawkins. I grew up in Seattle, Washington. And right now I'm going to university in Salt Lake City. I started producing when I was around 12 or 13. And I've just always loved it since then. And I've been lucky enough to get connected with Charge in the past year or two. I'm so happy I did because they're honestly such a cool label, and super glad to be involved.
Nice. How do you feel being here in Charge Radio? Did you were familiar with how Charge Radio or how Charge was born? Because the Charge Rcrds, the label itself, it started as a radio show first, and then it came out as a label. Were you familiar with the show way back then? And how do you evaluate this new format that we're trying to do? If you can know your thoughts about that.
I really came on to Charge when you guys became a label. So that's when I first heard about Charge, but I honestly love the idea of the Charge Radio. I just think that it's great how much attention you guys put to the actual music as individual songs, rather than just pumping out tons and tons of songs, hoping that one of them blows up, and trying to, rack in the most streams, rack in the most royalty money, stuff like that. Honestly, I think it's just great that you're putting so much attention to detail on each individual track and each artist you sign. I think it's great.
So right now, you just released your most recent song called "Every Night" with Charge, right? How that came to life? What was the inspiration? If you can talk a little bit more about the background of the track itself.
Yeah, so I guess if I was gonna explain the track, it's pretty funny. I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this video of this girl just like singing this song, like no music, just like bad audio, just I think it was like in her kitchen or something. It had like 10 likes on the video, and I was like, it's kind of cool. So I downloaded it, and I made like the break. I like took the vocal and chopped out that one phrase from it, and then pitched it around so it like goes different pitches. And I went back to check the video, and I realized I actually knew I'd met the girl earlier the year. She went to my school.
Oh.
Yeah. So I texted her. I was like, "Hey, is it cool if I use this?" And she was like, "Yeah, totally." So that's where the vocal came from. And then as far as the song goes, I didn't think about this much going into it, but I feel like the drop at least pulls a lot of elements from UKG.
Yeah.
But it's a lot slower, so you can play it live in a more like, I guess, pre-game setting where it's not necessarily the height of the moment night. People are still just kind of grooving and dancing. But it still has like a ton of swing. So it's like fun to move to and fun to dance to. That's kind of my idea of the song.
Yeah. I mean, I actually really like that song. I mean, I think I played that song in the first episode of Charge Radio as an ID, as an unknown ID with no name and title. And I actually have it on my computer, and it's a really cool track. So congratulations on that. I don't know if you have suffered this. I think as a producer and an artist, we have to deal with it. I've dealt with that in the past and in present as well. And I don't know if you have dealt with that. And the thing that I want to talk about next is about rejection, because I think in the previous episodes, I haven't put it on to the other artists about that, and I think it's a really interesting topic to talk about. So, do you often get it when you're approaching labels? Is something that really affects your mind or something?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, probably 15% of all the songs I make get signed, if even.
Yeah.
So you definitely deal with a lot. And I think the biggest way to get around it is to just constantly be making music. Because when it really, really hurts is when you put all your eggs in one basket, you make one song and you think, oh, this is the one. Like, this is the one that's going to blow me up. And then you stop producing to promote it. You stop making music. You're just sending it out to labels, sending it out to artists. And then it gets denied. And then you're so down in the dumps. You have no new music. You have no motivation to make music because you think, oh, everyone hates my music. I want to make it, right?
Yeah.
But if during that time when you're sending the song out, you had 3 other songs that you're super stoked about, that one gets denied and you go, all right, whatever. Let's finish these next ones up and send them out. You just got to keep the train moving so that you're constantly excited about your own music and you don't get caught up in each individual song.
Yeah, dude, 100% agree. The thing that always kept me going was just like, okay, if that track is not accepted by this label, let's try with another one, and always try to have something to back up, So yeah, that's the best. All right, so let's move on. Let's just talk about your guest mix. Can you just explain your approach in that mix? If you're gonna play new music, new releases, any new stuff that you wanna share with us?
Yeah, it's probably gonna be about 50% my own unreleased music.
Nice.
And based on my ideas, I want to play music that I'm working on, obviously, and I also just want to play music that I listen to. So it's pretty much going to be a combination of the music that I'm working on, as well as if you were to go into my liked songs on Spotify and just scroll and pick a few out. So yeah, I want to play. I'm thinking I'm going to do kind of house into drum and bass, because I really love those genres. I think they actually mesh really, really well in a mix. So I'm going to aim to do some sort of combination of those two.
Nice. I'm actually very looking forward to hear the full thing and to hear your new music. Before just hopping to the quick round of questions, the quiz. One last question that I will always ask our guests is that if you can describe Charge Rcrds in a few words, which ones would you choose?
I'd probably just say unique. Because I mentioned this a lot earlier about how you focus on the music a lot more, but I think it's really awesome. You guys clearly, your artwork for your music is like top notch for every release. They just put a lot of detail into making every release super high quality, which I think makes a big difference. You see a lot of labels, and I mean, I feel like it shows with the performance of each song, right? There's a lot of labels that just like they'll put out like 20 tracks every Friday, and a few of them will get like millions of streams, but you look at the other ones and they're getting like 1,000, because they just pump them out and don't put attention to detail into it. A few of them might blow up and get on a bunch of playlists, and then get a bunch of they're real streams, but they're not as real. I feel like with you guys truly have a fan base for your label that's dedicated to the music you release and is looking forward to hearing the music you sign.
Oh yeah, I think the guys.
That was more than a few words, but
no, okay, I mean that's great. I mean, I think the guys, the team itself, will be very happy to hear your words. So, and I completely agree with you. I think what they're doing is amazing, and shout out to the OGs, to the team, and yeah. All right, so we're gonna hop into our quick round of questions. All right, it's gonna be, most of the questions are related, like just answering just one thing, or yes or no. So we just like fire questions. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Which DAW you use?
I use FL.
All right. A favorite BPM to work on as well?
I'm gonna say.
You can say between 1 and 2, or like you can choose 2 different BPMs. Like,
it's tough because I've been making a lot of house and a lot of drum and bass recently, so I love working in like 172 for D&D. But for house, I always find myself ending up sitting right around 126.
All right, yeah. Okay.
But if I really want to do something like really dancey, I'll do 128. But most of the time it's 126.
All right. Favorite plugin, like BFC and effect?
Ooh. For plugin, I have to say just honestly Serum, because it's such a like staple. It's just so it's so creative. For effect, I always, pretty much on every single sound, I use Sound Toys Decapitator.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's like a distortion / saturation plugin.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's so good.
Yeah. All right, next question. 5 OTTs on the master, yes or no?
You know what? If it sounds good, go for it.
That's actually the best the best answer so far. That's great. All right, best 2 labels you've ever released on?
I'm gonna say Charge, and then I'm gonna say Stereo Breeze, who they haven't released music in years. They were the first label that signed my music, and they're so awesome.
I didn't know about them actually.
Yeah, no, they're super small. I don't know where they're based from, but they're the first to sign my music. They signed like I think like 5 of my songs in total. Did really well. It totally like got me going, and they're like just super nice guys at the label. And yeah, it'd be them.
Wow, crazy! I haven't heard about that. So
yeah,
that's nice. All right. Who is your ghost producer? Come on, just lay it out.
Dude, I was not expecting you to ask me this question, man. This is all right.
I got you there.
It's my grandpa.
No way.
Yeah, man. He just loves drum and bass. He loves house. He's just he's so good in FL.
Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
Oh, okay. All right. Producing drunk after a party, yes or no? Have you tried it?
Yeah.
You did? You tried that?
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay. And your worst track ever, if you have one. Like, you feel like it's not that good.
That's released.
Yeah. Or it could be unreleased if you want. The track that you feel like I could have done better, you know?
Here's just one thing that's funny. I'm gonna hope that anyone who listens to this radio won't go report the song. But I released the song when I was I think I was like 13 or 14, and it came out. And do you know the song Redbone by Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
I just it was completely an accident, but I just completely ripped off the melody from that song in it.
Oh my
God. Entirely. It's my song Transients. You can go listen to it. It's it's released.
Oh
but
my God.
I literally it was not intentional. Weeks after I was listening back to it, and I was like, holy shit, I fucked up. So it had to be that one.
Oh,
but it's actually, I still really like the track, and I feel like it is a cool spin. It's almost like I guess you could call it like a flip of Redbone, but it is just on Spotify completely, no credit, so that's pretty bad.
I will check that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. An artist that you like to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
You saying like dream collab?
Yeah, like dream collab, or somebody who you like to collaborate with, or yeah.
He hasn't put out music in a while, but I think his name's Osrin. I don't know how you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, Osrin. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just so insane. But he hasn't put out a song in a long time. But I'd love to produce with that dude because he's so talented.
Yeah, he's very good. All right. In the last episode, Easton, they asked a question for the next guest. That it's you right now. They asked if you use Soundgoodizer or not in your tracks.
I don't.
You don't?
I just use OTT.
Yeah,
it's similar.
OTT is a bit better. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and just to finish off, now is your turn to just ask a random question. It could be anything for the next guest.
When you're doing side chaining, do you do it with like a compressor or limiter, or do you do it with a volume automation?
Oh, nice, good one.
Yeah,
that's actually a good one. I can answer this. I mean, I usually use Fruity Balance to control the side chain.
Same.
I think you have more control of the sidechain instead of using Grossbeat or a compressor, but I mean, I usually use that.
For sure.
All right, buddy, that's the end. Thank you so much for joining. Right now, we're gonna play your guest mix, and I hope it's gonna be so sick. Thank you for joining Charge Radio. We love the track every night. I hope we can see you more on the label. And anything you want to say to people listening?
Make sure to follow Charge and
Nice.
and Nash Hawkins on Instagram.
Of course, guys. Make sure to follow him. He's very talented. He's very unique. Let's hop into Nash Hawkins mix, and I'll catch you up at the end of the episode. Thank you, guys.
You have arrived at your final destination.
This is Charge Radio.
The ornament glocks in Natacion.
Raves, you know the flex. Yeah, that's what I'm on, that's what I'm on. Stony top with a black, but I'm on. If sleep done, I act what I'm on. Them boy there can't match what I'm on. I rap what I'm on, back what I'm on. 100% fact from a done. Shot down raves, it's not a long. If your girl's boss, then that's what I'm on. Are you mad? Make a boy sad. We do gun fingers, not dab. Put that bottle of the champs on tab. It's going off like doing up stag. I've been working evidently. Them man there can't do it like me. Been doing this since elementary. Am I gonna go indefinitely? You know the flex, or black shade, you know the flex. Man get waved, you know the flex. Shot down rain, you know the flex. You know the flex, or black shade, you know the flex. Man get waved, you know the flex. Shot down rain, you know the flex. You know the flex, or black shade, you know the flex. Man get waved, you know the flex. Shot down rain, you know the flex. You know the flex, or black shade, you know the flex. Man get waved, you know the flex. Shot down rain, you know the flex.
baseline, pure heat seeker. Mercy on my soul, I'ma kill him through the speaker. Beaker, 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 beaker. Mercy on my soul, 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 soul. Murder with the baseline, pure heat seeker. Mercy on my soul, I'ma kill him through the speaker.
I don't know where my mind is going. But I think I'm gonna be alright. Sun is down and the clouds are showing. But I think I'm gonna be alright. Sun is down and the clouds are showing. I think I'm gonna be alright.
Alright guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for your support. Hope you guys like it. See you in the next episode, will be number 5. Hope you have your batteries charged for the next episode of Charge Radio. I am Jakke Chase and this is Charge Radio. See you guys.
This is Charge Radio.